Hello, everyone. I am back, and I am back, and with a new episode. And in this episode, I am going to explain to you what a little bit of what I did off camera. It was a lot. It took a lot of time and effort for me to do this, but I've sort of started setting up the basics of a base camp, and for this base camp. Please mind the creeper explosions. But for this base camp, I've decided to create um, a small castle town with using different blocks and stuff different types of blocks as I try to make my way through this. I will show you. In here, I have what I like to call a villager breeder farm. And since there's all these little kids here, and you can just see I have a farm got a farm that works here. And then if you go look down, you can see that there's some water right here. So this is my villager farm that I've set up to I kind of just set it up so I can um well what's the word I'm looking for, so I can have quite a bit of villagers. Um That guy just was set free, but it's okay because there's two little kids in there, and if when they grow up, I can then use them. But yeah, I have set up a villager breeding farm. I looked at most of the recent stuff, and then it's like most of the stuff is not working. So I took some parts of pieces from one villager breeder farm thing, but it wasn't working. So I then ended up trying to create my own little system where they had access to the beds, where they wouldn't lose their hearts and stuff, because that's what ended up happening. They want to end up breeding, they end up losing hearts, and I would just, you know, wasn't really worthwhile for me to, set up this farm, and it doesn't work. So I ended up setting up a farm and setting up a little trap where villagers will be sent down here, and then I would have been picked up by a Harper Martin cart and stuff. So this is my little bit of my base camp. I have a villager trading hall right here. Um, I have a couple of villagers running around as well. Um, no armed golem yet has spawned yet, but I think they might spawn soon. But I also have a carrot farm set up here, and it's sort of not complete, but it will end up being complete because I will add a farming villager here where he would then pick up the carrots and throw the food, and then I can just go collect all of that. Um, it's kind of like an old system. I want to see if that one works because um, the current new villager farms doesn't work that often as well. So I just wanted to make sure I can get that to work. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a zombie villager in here waiting for me to cure him, and I will do that. It's going to be on a test project. Um, there's nothing else yet for me to do. This is just my primary base camp. I set up a main house here, and here, as you can see, I set up a couple of beds, the boxes and stuff, and there's the end portal that was there originally, and then I decided to add into it by just build around it, and this is central location for where I can set up my base. So I decided to do that. But yeah, that's it so far. Um, well, I will see everyone later. As I really, just gonna mess around, try to build stuff, and I'll show you how I would get villagers out of the farm and stuff. But right now, I need primarily focus on trading. So I will see you everyone later. Bye for now. Hello, everyone. I am back, and I'm going to show you how I draw out villagers. So I use this minecart and just push it down, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I normally try to get villagers this way. You just gotta, keep on trying to see if it works or not. It's kind of a little bit buggy, but it's the one of the best ways I think to get it to work. Um, but the only problem is that since they're not in a corner, it's kind of hard for me to get them to do this because it's not pushing directly in the corner, and normally it's hard for me to get out the villagers out because they're not directly into the corner where they should be stuck. But so far, I think that this is what you normally would have to do if you want to get a villager out. Um, I just gotta mess around with it a little bit. Maybe we can just see if I can place a carrot here to get them to interested, and then I will then throw this hopper minecart down and pick it up. Then boom, as you can see, I just got a kid, which is fine, but this is just how it works. You then would remove them from the Harper minecart, and then I would have them go all the way over here to go to the villager trading hall. But since that didn't work, I'm going to try it again. Instead, we're going to just, going to keep on trying. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of villagers in there. I don't know the best way to do this. I mean, I don't want to punch them. That would raise prices for me, and that would be bad. I mean, I guess another way is I can build another minecart rail here to see if I can pick them up. And I'm just going to throw out a trapdoor like that. So they're currently stuck here, and I think that if I just throw down a couple rails and then throw down a minecart, I will be able then to pick them up. But it looks like you don't have any more power rails, so I'm gonna have to scavenge some power rails from here. But yeah, this is basically the villager breeding farm. I then would take the villagers over here, throw them in here, and get get traits with this. I have a Fletcher, I have Fortune. There's a guy who buys carrots and sells bread, and then gets pumpkin pie. I was training for this guy for a while now. Changing out this guy for a little bit while now to get wheat and carrots. That's another thing I can use. And then there's clay and bricks there as well. I'm going to set up another Minecraft well, and I'll show you how this works. Bye for now. All right, here we go. Here's a test. Boom. See? Lets you pull out one villager at a time, and then I would then have to go and then make another villager. But you can just leave them in there for now. I'm gonna buy another. You know what? I'll save my emeralds because already have 3 books. But I'm gonna go over here. I'll just go here. Get more wood. That's the create a bookcase. Throw that out. Get more wood. That's the what is it called? It's the villager. No, it's the zombie villager. Now we have a bookcase. We can pick up that. I then would, place the bookcase here. Remove that guy. Have him go all the way out and go into that. Pick up that lectern, and then from there, I would then lower. Let's see, what do you have? Thorns. It's not that good. It's okay, but good, not that good. I throw that down here. He'll come to it, and then we'll pick it up again and throw it down here. Then I'll trap him in here like that. It's just bookcase and stuff. I would then grab a carrot and throw it here. If he's interested, he'll try to come down and grab it. We'll jump up, go in there, and then place a block. We'll keep on trying to place blocks over him. And he will then be stuck for right here. So that, and then I want to do this because I want to trap him. And so I can easily just mine this and pick it up. But it looks like I need to clear out some space. We can get rid of the trapdoor for now. Move the lectern here, and boom. Throw it there. See what it gives me, and gives me thorns. But yeah, as you can see, this is basically how the villager farm works. I basically, for the villager breeding farm, I basically built my own design. It semi-works, semi-doesn't. Not a lot of kids end up getting stuck, but I think I have like a pretty much good amount of villagers, and it's basically a very simple design. You have, I showed you to you a little bit later, but yeah, it's basically what I do for when I want to trap the villagers, but I basically want to set that up in a general way. But yeah, that will be it for now. I'm gonna keep on messing around with this villager that I just recently trapped to see if I can get mending, and I will basically go all the way down throughout this rows, fill out this space. I might do another row up as above as well or down below. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it. I will see you guys later. Bye for now. Hello, everyone. I am back with going back, and I just wanted to show you the progress that I have made when it comes to well, the farm. Well, the villager breeding. So there's the villager breeder right there that I showed you last episode. Um, I started working on the villagers themselves here. As you can, I have got all the lecterns set up here. I've got a priest set up. Well, not a priest. A cleric set up here. A mason here. A couple more masons. A farmer. That's a master. Oh look, finally. And then I have all this stuff. And then I have another mason. And I guess you also could be wondering how I got all the ender eyes, and well, I got them from the fact that um I finally was able to set up the Enderman farm that I was working on previously. I got it to set up to be worked. It's working like sort of pretty much almost fully functional. but there's a ways that I can expand it to make it work. But I think otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it as is because I think it's pretty much always very very effective for me. Just leave it as is. Um, yeah, I've had I found a little bit of diamonds, but I haven't really found much. I'm currently in the process of raising up this pickaxe to get it to have mending and efficiency and stuff, um, and fortune. Um, I think in the next episode, I will go off and show everyone. Um, well, a little bit. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is might do some more cave diving. I also might go and get more wood so I can then sell to the Fletcher and then level up the Fletcher. Well, get more gems and stuff. And I also might create a carrot farm over there to get more food as well. So I will see everyone later. Bye for now. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to show you the functioning Ender farm that I've set up. It's not as good as one might expect when it comes to oh Enderman farm, but it's um pretty much pretty good effective, except for the fact that some of these Endermen seem to still teleport outside of the box, and I don't know how to stop that. But I guess I can look it up. It gives me a lot of XP. I've just been whacking it for a while. There's kind of been the reason why I say it's not literally that much effective is because it's kind of low right there, and yeah, there's kind of a bit of a lull, as you can see. And so when there's a lull, I just want to throw out all of the ender pearls because there's nothing that you could really do to use them. Um, you can't trade them, can't sell them. You can probably create a lot of end chests, but we don't need to create a lot of end chests right now because it also saves a lot of other pearls. Like I have a double chest full of end pearls. So yeah, this is the reason why. Oh, oof, let me find my words. The reason why I say it's low is because these normally this should be in like a giant circle that's 64 blocks wide, and I didn't do that because I don't think I'm close. The spawn points will be far enough away for it to be that big. But I think that it's just overall this is pretty much very effective for what it is. There's nothing else to say about it, but I keep on just wanting to get ender pearls and stuff, and just get it. Really, I'm just setting it up for that XP. So yes, this is the Enderman farm. I've come out here to get XP and what do I want to call it? I came out here to get XP, and I also came out here to repair my gear. See, like I said, another Enderman just keeps on spawning outside. Anyway, this is just what a functioning animal farm looks like, and I will see you guys back at the main base. Bye for now. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the process that I went to um, sell and buy stuff that I used to set up the villagers. So what I primarily did was I mostly went out and mined clay, which is why I set up a lot of mason. And I mined most of the clay from going to the azalea spots where there was a lot of clay there, and I mined that up in the cave system. Another way that I also got a lot of gems too is that I went off and started with my Fortune 3 shovel is mine a lot of flint. And well, this is the first time I'm mining gravel straight from the ocean, from the riverbed floor, but I did that to just quickly mine and get a lot of flint from just going out and getting a lot of flint. I thought I should just show this to everyone as I make my way through gathering most of the resources I can then sell to the villager. I've been getting some coal. Like, this is also a hypothesis that I went off and got some coal as well. And I also just been going around looking for flint, looking for coal, and then just grabbing most of the gravel and continuing making my way up. Um, I also had to deal with a lot of drowned, and there was another trident, and I also had to go back up to the surface to grab some of the gravel that ended up going up to the surface. But yeah, for the most part, this was me just grabbing most that I can and trying to grab all of it to make sure that I can use it to sell. And for the most part, I pretty much packed up a lot of gravel and coal, and I just used that gravel and coal and sold it. I also went exploring the cave system again over here because there happens to be, I was looking for any iron or coal, and I got mostly coal. Yeah, so far I think that the series is going to continue for a couple bits of episodes. I really enjoyed working on it. As you can tell, I also spent a lot of time going off and doing stuff off camera so I can prepare for another episodes. But it's just me really trying to have fun and just sharing with everyone just the fact that I'm just playing Minecraft and having fun while doing it. I don't really plan episodes really, but I hope everyone enjoys my episodes. Um, what we're probably gonna do in the next episode, because it's gonna be the end of this episode, is I think we're gonna go off. I'm gonna go off into the Nether. I have some episodes recorded there where I go hunting for wither skeletons skulls, and I then keep on hunting for them so I can find wither skeleton skulls. But yeah, this is probably just what I've been doing. Really, I've been going out grabbing coal or grabbing clay, and then also grabbing gravel because of the Fletcher to sell to the villagers and basically increase my stock. And I also been selling carrots as well, as you saw in the first beginning of this clip. I just thought I should just speed through this and show everyone the process that it takes for me to get through gathering up resources to sell to a villager. But yeah, so far I have just been gathering up all my resources and selling it to the villagers. That way I can then what do I say? That way I can then buy mending books or other books, and I can just, and I mostly don't really record me building anything because I don't really know what I'm doing, and it's kind of would be boring because I'm just going back and forth and deciding what to do. Well, so as you can see, the zombie got in, and luckily didn't change anyone, but it could be also a really good idea to change them because you then get less stuff. Prices cost less, and selling stuff costs less as well. So you can sell more items and stuff to villagers. But yeah, just go and buy stuff, level them up. I just wanted to level up on armor man, see if I can find anything. that would be interesting. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoy me just going back and selling all the stuff I can, and then buying all the stuff. This is basically just the one-step process that I do when it comes towards doing my villagers. Um, what was there was a other a zombie villager, and I just turned him and threw him back into the thing. Right now, I've just been you know been pairing up polos and stuff, and going back and trading. That really is pretty much it. I will see everyone later. Bye for now.